Good evening, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the topic Sustainable Development Goals, are they achievable? If I were to take ideas from the audience, I expect majority of you might share your ideas on how to bring about certain developments that can be part of project for the improvement of society. To make sure to sustain the welfare of the people, we need to understand what are the developments required to sustain stable incomes, to help people generate more incomes than ever before. When I see my community with the participation of the state government authorities and some executives from our community, they set up certain development goals that are basically proposed for the welfare of the people. But thus far, for the past 5 years, I have seen numerous projects that are still under unachievable. What is the use, what is the purpose of having ambles of sustainable goals, but without the intention to achieve those goals? It's worthless. Basically, the government, the central government of any country, focuses on how to bring about welfare for the society. The problem is there are bureaucrats, secretaries, and executives from the different communities. Some people are enjoying the allowance, the budget where they should be used for the development to achieve sustainable goals. Today, when I think about the problems on how they obstruct to achieve sustainable development goals, it's about the authorities. So I can't directly blame them, but from the majority perspectives, I've learned there are no verification done by the central governments. There are some bureaucrats playing in between, enjoying the budget that are allowed for the development project. Today, we need to take care of this to maintain the center to achieve sustainable development goals. We need to understand how to verify the problems, the bureaucrats who are involved in this case. In conclusion, I'd like to share what are the opinions, what are the projects, how should we understand the process to achieving sustainable development goals. For instance, several buildings that are under construction, that have been completed, cannot resist the earthquake in the earthquake zones. When the situation is prone to earthquakes, if people are persisting in building 4 or 5 floors, that building will collapse when the strength, when the intensity of the earthquake exceeds 7.5. Meghalaya, which is a part of India, is a place where people consider as prone to earthquakes. As a result of this, the authorities, the government does not require people to construct beyond 5 floors, as it is a part of earthquake zones predicted by the numerous scientists. Awareness is being set to all the citizens, of the state. Today, people construct only till the 5th floor. Even if the earthquake occurs, the number of deaths, the number of damages is quite low. So today, firstly, we must understand the process. If the people in Meghalaya do not aware of the situation, do not aware of the natural phenomena that is earthquake, after constructing 10 floors of building, when the earthquake occurs, it might collapse within 1 second. So firstly, we need to understand how the process works, where to carry out development, where to carry out sustainable development goals. Once the blueprint is done, we can start planning, we can start acting on towards achieving sustainable development goals. Today, as my perceptions, there are certain developments that needs to be carried out, that needs to be implemented within our country, especially to the vulnerable tribal groups (VTZ). We have to establish infrastructures and industries that are a part of process for development and income generation. Today we see thousands and hundreds of people across the country belonging to the tribal community. They don't have the good infrastructures in their areas. As a result of this, they seek colleges, hospitals, industries in the cities of different states. So when people can't rely on their livelihood, it's the responsibility of the government to set up infrastructure or any development affairs that can help people generate incomes, daily incomes. That's how they should survive. If the authorities, governments refuse to take care of the people facing problems, what's the purpose of considering ourselves the largest democracy country in the world, as it is the government run by the people? It's the responsibility of the authorities, it's the responsibility of the Prime Minister to take care of people facing problems, be it they are from the lower caste, from the higher caste, it doesn't matter. Whenever people are affected with floods, whatever situations it is, we must take care of the ones facing problems regardless of their backgrounds. Thank you.